Every time I see our follower count increase, I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
Well, aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
Sushang, you slept for an entire day.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day. Good idea. How about we all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost? Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
You sound like someone I know. Qingque.
A certain celestial jade-playing divination commission employee, perhaps?
Divination Commission? Celestial Jade? Shouldn't they be doing divinations?
Oh, this is the one we've already tried and we didn't like this one.
Can't you stay and chat with me for a while?
I'm late as usual for work today, and everyone's acting sus. At a certain undisclosed commission, it's really strange. When I arrived at work today, everyone seemed off. Their faces were pallid, expressions gloomy, and they had distant, unfocused gaze. Moving slowly along, I curiously asked what happened, but no one said a word. The entire Divination Commission feels eerie, and it scared me to the point where I lost all interest in playing tiles. You know who this is. What's even stranger is that I wanted to slip away when nobody was looking, but I ran into a Master Diviner. She didn't even ask about my attendance. She just told me to be late as usual. Something is definitely going on in this certain commission, the name of which I'm not at liberty to say.
I take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
Miss Sushang, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like Heliobi activity to me. And if Heliobi have managed to infiltrate the Divination Commission, that spells big trouble for the Luofu.
You're right. Maybe we should contact Miss Qingque and warn her not to go to work today.
Since when does she need reminding to skip work?
That's a good idea. We should send out a message, or people's curiosity will get the better of them.
Is everything alright on your end? Don't go to the Divination Commission. Stay away from the Divination Commission for now. It could be dangerous there. Don't worry, I just saw what happened and posted about it as soon as I took a left turn out the door. So what exactly has happened? Why is everyone looking so sluggish? Guard the gate. Don't let anyone in or out of the Divination Commission. Stay safe. We'll be right there. Got it. Now I'm a real dork, aren't you?
Notification sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
But let's talk to Cirrus again first.
If you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Really?
Of course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh,
The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured us.
There is no other choice.
You'll pay for this.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Nap time.
Relax.
We did it!
ask your question.
We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by Heliobus, but we don't know which one.
Tell him what's going on with the divination.
Entering the Xianzhou's window to the future, it must be none other than Kiraloom. They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
Destiny is not real.
That pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions. But we, the Shapeless, are different. When we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into darkness. Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements. Among the fragments of Ignimar, Kiraloom was in charge of knowing the past and predicting the future. It is said that during that fateful battle, Kiraloom had a premonition of failure, but Ignimar ignored their warnings.
It looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going.
Here, what's it? Alright, we're back.
I may not have the same predictive power as Kiraloom, little fox girl. But one thing I do know is that sooner or later you will beg for my help. Time will tell.
Was that the wind? A new crucible for the furnace. What was that?
Oh, you're here. Is that a Ten Lords Commission judge?
What's the situation inside?
Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example?
I'm afraid not, Miss Jingtre. Something unexpected happened. I'm just not sure how to explain it.
Tell the truth.
The Divination Commission may have been infiltrated by some unknown creature. If you rush in, you could become a target too.
Miss Sushang, we're supposed to be operating in secret.
I want Qingchue to have an idea of the gravity of the situation.
I suppose Miss Jingtre should be safe enough. The one we're chasing probably has a more, complicated target.
That sounds like a compliment, but at the same time, I'll just take it as a compliment.
In that case, Miss Jingtre, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate?
It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it?
I mean, you could leave, but... wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the situation was?
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go. What's going on?
Stay close to me, okay? I'm a little scared.
What are they looking at? Is everyone okay?
There's only one way.
Divination is meaningless.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this?
Look, Diviner Fu is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is she doing?
Judging by her chanting, I think she's performing navigation calculations. Or divining. But something's not right. The Matrix of Prescience isn't moving at all.
Probably already been possessed by a human.
Heliobus! Is that the danger you were talking about? I read about them in a book. Starfire essence that can transform itself. Enjoys manipulating the dreams and desires of mortals. You mean the Master Diviner is being controlled by something like that? How can we snap her out of it?
We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion.
Ding ding. Shake it.
Silence! Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination Commission. Master Diviner! You're awake!
Or perhaps we should call you Caroloom.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the Ten Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express. Qingchue, I have grown weary of your insubordination. Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the Commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down? Qingchue, you are hereby expelled from the Commission. That's...
Finally.
Darn! Now we're down one person. A great idea! My days here really have been unproductive, loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade, all while taking a Divination Commission salary.
It's... how to put it?
Compensation without labor, living high on public expense, too much of a good thing.
Sure sounds like it. I could only dream of having a cozy job like that.
I would call it... wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the heliobus clouding her mind. I'm not sure what to do. The heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either. Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity.
I think you've gone off the deep end. How is it possible to define every future? Since when is future predetermined?
I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but crude illusions created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters. What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries that will eventually converge on the path of destiny. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence. Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Ready your bat and charge at her. Argue with her loudly and futilely. Fall into silence. First one.
The rise and fall of the tides are dictated by the fire trigram and the water trigram. You are powerless against such a force. You have no hope of defeating me. Venting your anger is meaningless. Anger cannot change that which is already ordained by destiny. All offense, no defense. Is that your strategy? Your attacks won't land on me. Only on these innocent puppets. Naughty child. Nap time. Relax. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You'll pay for this. Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend.
Okay, sounds good to
Then
me.
follow me.
Illusory maze.
Managed to grab some sleep, Nat? Don't burn yourself out.
What is this?
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here?
You wanna play a game with us?
That's right. Now listen. If you place an Ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe.
Humans are not machines. There's more than one path in the universe.
And yet, machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines. We are just like the Ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
It feels like we're dancing to the Heliobus's tune.
Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit.
Alright, make sure you're paying attention.
Destiny has only one path.
It's just a game.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it. Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book, or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom. I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. Sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Ugh! Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences. That's the most divinery thing you've said so far. As the Master Diviner of the Luofu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realize that we have no real choices. There is only one path to follow, only one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness. There is only one way, and there only ever was.
What do we do? I don't think we can persuade her.
I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox? However long you want
Calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Caroloom. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions. As long as we're playing this so-called game of destiny, we can't win.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Mr. Trailblazer, quick, say...
To work.
All right, we're ready. And now the second path appears. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to...
What's the person here for?
This is the other solution. The alternative choice. I created a new solution. Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone. You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path out of thin air? You're just playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a choice?
You don't even understand what she's saying.
Creatures like you don't understand humans. The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined. Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those are the same things that give life its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No! The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first place. Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers, our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Lawful can travel safely for another day. In my book, she's the best player there is. Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
Don't let them trick you, Fu Xuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her words fool you!
Fushuan is breaking free from their grasp. Now!
Kiriloom, release the Master Diviner!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path
Never let time
to
to say bye.
victory.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
still.
I'm okay. You'll pay for this.
She's knocked out. That's not good.
Lend me your strength.
I'm gonna whoop her up. That was worth it.
Didn't hurt.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Time for a shot. That's better. Troublesome. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
There's always a weakness.
Relax. Thanks. You're too good to me.
Lend me your strength.
Didn't hurt.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Stand still.
Lend me your strength.
May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! This battle is unavoidable.
Perfect.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That's better. Your assistance is timely.
Say bye to breathing.
Here, she rocks.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Time for a shot.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt.
Naughty child. Now, this battle is unavoidable. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
May as well kill them all.
Time for a shot. That's better. Your assistance is timely. I'm okay. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength!
We got him. Even the rich are starving.
Master Diviner! Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a small headache, nothing more. It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of.
Is that Carolum? They may not be the most powerful fragment, but becoming entangled in their illusion can lead to endless despair.
Hurry! Just hurry up and seal me in the darkness. I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
New exorcisms.
Xingque, thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again. No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you fired me from the commission. So... that counts, right? I'll have to ask you to give me written notice that my contract's been unilaterally terminated. Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission, I'll be able to get a great severance package. And I already planned what to do with all the money. I'm gonna open a gaming parlor, hire a couple of workers to run it, and spend the rest of my days living off the profits. I'll have started a new life without having lifted a finger. Are there two Xingques? I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Xingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository? Huh? Master Diviner, you can't back out now!
Ha ha.
Of course I can. After all, there are always choices in life. You taught me that. I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you. Master Diviner, you should get some rest. I'm gonna go take a get back to work.
She brings herself to inspect the commission.
My actions today brought great shame on the Divination Commission.
Don't worry, Xingque is the only witness in the commission.
I shall have to think of a way to keep her from talking. Just kidding.
Heliobi are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right. You were just a victim of the Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need to blame yourself. I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order. I'm afraid I cannot see you off in person.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it?
You tell her the details of your operation.
I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline. I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it.
Breaking news. Shocking. Max of Prescience is self-aware. Second Arumation uprising is imminent. Major update of divination algorithm causes massive workload. Live. Construction blunder causes total divination shutdown.
I have many things to attend to. Please allow me to save my thanks for another day.
We won't delay you any longer. We need to go to Fixtral Garden and seal Carolum away.
Squash button.
The engine people.
Oh, ho, ho, you found me. Let me think, what favor can I give you? You won't be waiting for me here, will you? You should run. Aren't you afraid of the strongest legal department catching you? The strongest legal department? You talk about the Ten Lords Commission? Actually, they are just a little scared. They won't arrest me for my carefully designed appearance, will they? Anyway, here's something for you. It might be stinky, but it's useful. What a serendipitous meeting. You and I were destined to meet. Here's a little something for you. You're welcome. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. That's great. Everyone loves little surprises like this. Actually, based on personal experience, there are some who don't. May I ask, why is it you dislike this method of entrance? Because it's completely devoid of creativity, plagiarizing another person's stage entrance, totally awkward and not serious at all. Say a second. So plagiarism, is it? I've heard that in human societies you can be held liable, legally liable, if you do this exact same thing that someone else has done before. Is human law that strict? I think it's it. Will a human be arrested by a judge merely for saying something that... it's so much better being free and roaming through. Whatever, you don't make an appearance like that next time. If someone didn't like it, you wouldn't just stop breathing, would you? If you tell storytellers not to tell any stories that someone else has told before, they would feel hurt or start to doubt themselves. Pity you're only asking Helios. I'm Mimi the Imp, and I'm not gonna stop doing something just because a human doesn't like it. Teehee. You enjoy that gift. Okay, bye. Grande Rejuvenate. Several tinkling strings give an extra chill to the deserted garden. You have no audience or musicians around, just a solitary Guccini, whimpering mournfully as if waiting for an unrequited love to come around. Got to listen here for a little while longer. The Guccini player hasn't seemed to materialize. Despite this, let me use the symptomatic backdrop of the moon in this lonely garden to tell you a story. Once an outworlder tourist visiting the fictional garden stopped his pacing due to a piece of Guccini music. He heard the scenery described by the music: lofty peaks, vast forests, soaring waterfalls, and ocean spray. The tourist was moved to tears, while the locals all raised eyebrows at him. Nobody knew what was happening. After the Guccini song stopped and the crowd scattered, the musician got a chance to reach out to the outworlder and ask why he had been crying. When the Guccini heard the outworlder say, "Sounds like imperfect jade," I'm grief-struck, he was shocked. Only the listener had understood the Guccini's meaning. He had painstakingly crafted this narrative, but could never quite complete this masterpiece. The two of them became close friends, the Guccini-nist and the outworlder, and they decided to spend the rest of their lives together working on this song. It's getting late. Do you want to keep listening to the story? You've just about heard enough time. The Guccini didn't seem to notice you left, so you didn't have to pay it heed. If you want to come back later, you can do so at any time. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to get to where. Oh, I need to go back downstairs. Oh, let's just... Ooh, whatever posty friends wanted had here. Interesting. My dearest Outworlder friend, I am an esteemed Vidyadhara High Elder. I was wounded by abominations and have been in dormancy for 8,000 years. I only awakened very recently and plan to restore the glory of the Vidyadhara lineage. Unfortunately, I have lost all worldly possessions and currently find myself in financial shortfall. So I was hoping you could lend me 50,000 credits. Once I return to the Chenxiao, I'll pay you back tenfold and even let you choose something you desire from our precious Vidyadhara treasures. Which High Elder are you? There's so many High Elders. Who exactly are you? I want to know your name. See if it's someone I know. Well, I'd rather not reveal my identity to avoid drawing unwanted attention. After all, I'm not from Chenxiao. Come on, just tell me if you need money. Don't worry, I'll ask you in person. I'm coming to say hi. Don Hung asked the Garwadi for me. Is he for real? What am I going to do? Forward the message to Don Hung. Used an alt account to borrow money from you. Couldn't even make it to SysOp even in your dream. You can't tell what his behavior is based on: habitual teasing between close friends, or vigilance of being on the road that forces you to ask him for confirmation. Ultimately, you decide to forward it to Don Hung himself. Don Hung, you... I didn't send that message. Don't fall for it, and don't transfer any credits. Be careful you receive these kind of messages in the future. By the way, you don't actually get scammed and transfer credits, did you? Would you help me if I got scammed? No, I almost fell for it. If I've been scammed and transferred credits to the scammer, you'd help me out, right? Don't worry, I'd help you. I'll take you to the Realm Keeping Commission to report the case. Alright, where the heck? This is weird. I need to go south and then west. How come it's not?
Hey, we're Heliopop.
Oh, it's right there. Expel evil and capture stray spirits. With the help of the support of the 10 Lords Commissioned Spiritfarers, you seal the Heliobible within the Lunambra.
It seems that your operations have met with some success. I've been browsing through some of the stories on Ghostly Grove myself. They make for good reading.
Hear about the Master Diviner?
As the saying goes, serious divination concerns serious matters. It is inevitable that someone performing divination day in and day out for the Xianzhou would acquire inner demons, and Heliobus can take advantage of those. Fortunately, with your help, Fu Shren prevailed over her intruder.
What do you think about Destiny?
Do you enjoy listening to storytellers and watching immersion? In both cases, tales have a predetermined ending. But you shouldn't let that stop you from enjoying them, should you? The same is true of life. Whether the end is